I hope you enjoyed the video, and after you watch it, you can check out some links in the description of some of the people that were there. On Saturday, I left to go to the meeting place where I would begin my trip to Texas and Passion 2016. My bank was closed for more days than I expected them to be prior to my trip, so I didn't have access to extra money, which would have been nice to have. I was going to bring a jacket because I checked the weather and it looked like it would be in the 30s, but I forgot to bring it. However, my Jeep seconds as a med transport vehicle, so being that I was there early, I decided to see if they had any jackets already in my Jeep. I found what I thought was a jacket and threw it in my bag for the trip. My first time going through my luggage to change, I found out that it was in fact a hospital gown. It was an extra layer of clothes, which did a decent job of keeping me warm, despite it being known for being drafty. Now that you have a little background story, I'll talk about the first time at the conference. They played a video that sent the viewers through time. It was very well done, and it reminded me of a series called Chuck because of the flashy imagery of the pictures. I didn't choose to go to community group that night because I wanted to settle into my room at the hotel, and I did eventually go and enjoyed it a lot. The next morning, I decided to kill time by riding up and down on the elevator, and also I was trying to figure out how I would get breakfast because I couldn't access my money. I wanted to be thrifty so that I would be able to make it through my weekend. So as I was thinking about breakfast, a lady came in and asked if anyone wanted her Pop-Tart. So I went ahead and delivered her of that burden. Later on in my elevator adventure, I came across a guy who was stuck and couldn't get back to his floor. Because his floor required his room key to access it, I helped him get back to his room by going to the floor just below and helping him get to the staircase. It was a fantastic morning, being able to be helped and then help someone else. It's always an awesome experience. I was able to take the elevator to the highest floor, which was the 24th floor, and take a really cool picture, which you've seen in the video. Passion is partnered with the End It movement, and to raise awareness, people write a red X or wear a red X to promote a movement that is trying to end slavery and human trafficking. The group that I'm with was stuck in line because they had went to community group, so we had to release the seats we were saving, and a girl sat next to me, and with an outstretched hand, she said, "Let's be friends." So out of my group that made it to where we were seated and the group she was with, we had a great time of fellowship and worship. I was in the silver group, so I went to community group, and you walk into this huge room and they have carpet squares on the ground where you can sit and talk with different people for Passion. I really enjoyed it and look forward to the next one. Then, my last morning there, I had an awesome time led by Chris Tomlin and Louis Giglio. And Chris Tomlin got people to hug and say final day of Passion 26. And I thought that was 2016. And I thought that was really neat. After that, we headed back home.